from Fox 5 New York, Hochul's poll numbers hit record low. And I'm sure she knows that. That's why she's kind of backtracked on congestion pricing. The same thing is happening in California with scumbag greaseball bang your wife Governor Gavin Newsom sort of backtracking on these weirdo medical minimum wage laws or whatever. So are they going to actually try to come up with a plan that people like, or at least don't hate quite as much as what they're doing now? Or are they going to continue to steamroll people? They know the machine is going to work for them and expose their corruption for being even worse than what we already know it is. But my name is Eric. This channel is called Report and Opine. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'm absolutely begging you.
I'm begging you, please. Come on, please.
It would help me a lot, and it would cost you nothing. But if you wanted to help me even more and spend some money, you would buy my book, New York City 2020, Gotham Unglued, on Amazon.com. That link will be in the description.
Siena College poll showed mixed news for Governor Hochul.
While New York voters seem to back her decision to pull the emergency brake on congestion pricing, her overall approval and favor.
Yep, and that's exactly why she did it, because she knew it was getting really bad. And for the record, right, Governor Kickback Kathy, why don't you hold a rally? We see AOC going completely she's going absolutely bizarre with Jamal Bowman, Mr. Fire Alarm, right? And they're trying to connect with the young people. Oh, yeah, like, let's get this done, yo, let's get it popping.
What's up, everybody? We are just a few days out till the election day, our primary election on Tuesday, June 25th. But the good news is that the polls are open right now, and we are here for our brother, Jamal Bowman. We want to turn out the vote. I don't care if you live in New York 16 and are turning out to vote for him. I don't care if you live outside New York 16. We are texting our friends. We are turning out. We are calling our friends in Tuckahoe, in White Plains, in New Rochelle, in Yonkers, and telling them to vote for Jamal Bowman.
Ceasefire now, y'all. That's what we're doing.
Right.
Ceasefire now. Let's get it popping.
Right.
The polls are open today. The polls are open tomorrow. Make sure you get out to vote. Election day is Tuesday. Let's go. We need record turnout all across the district, especially in Yonkers, Mount Vernon, New Rochelle, Co-op City, and Edenwald. Let's get it popping. Let's change the world. It's the many versus the money. We're going to win.
Right.
Let's go, baby.
We're going to win. We're going to take on AIPAC, and we're going to kick some Wall Street ass. So let's go.
Stop the bombs.
Bro, it's completely out of touch, to put it nicely. But, Kathy, why don't you hold a rally in the Bronx or Brooklyn or Manhattan? Or you know what? You could even do it in Albany, where your office and probably home is located, and you wouldn't see a fraction of the crowd that Trump brought, even though you called them all clowns.
I'll tell you, it won't make a difference at all, Jake, and that is for Donald Trump to be the ringleader of and invite all his clowns to a place like the Bronx.
Ability numbers are at record lows. Fox 5's Richard G. Kovas takes a closer look.
Yes, I put congestion pricing on pause.
Once Governor Kathy Hochul pumped the brakes on congestion pricing earlier this month, most drivers rejoiced, while some mass transit commuters wondered if the crumbling subway infrastructure will ever get fixed. But a new poll from the Siena College...
Wait. So, of course, congestion pricing, I mean, it's all a scam, but do you think, they're going to fix the subway? You think they're going to charge the drivers to fix the subway? Probably not, because for years now, as we know, the MTA and the LIRR in New York have been completely corrupt, and people were collecting hundreds of thousands of dollars while on fraudulent overtime from their couch on Long Island.
Research Institute finds that, yes, New Yorkers approve of the delay on tolls, but are not in favor of the New York governor.
Doing one thing to appease people isn't going to make you a person that anybody really likes.
I just think that congestion pricing, they have to stick with it, not having it, and it would be terrible for the city.
Out of more than 800 voters polled this month, a total of 45% of registered New York voters say they support the congestion pricing delay, while 23% oppose it. When it comes to Hochul, the governor's numbers reached a record low. 38% of voters viewed Hochul favorable, while nearly 50% don't approve of the job she's doing.
And I can't believe I'm saying this, because I absolutely cannot stand Andrew Cuomo. But this is actually worse. Same thing with his little brother Fredo, right? When these guys get kicked off CNN and they lose their job, they're not going to replace them with somebody who makes a little bit more sense and wants to do something that might help somebody. They only get worse.
Congestion pricing and the complete change almost overnight makes it look like, guess what? she really wasn't in charge.
A surprise? Not according to political experts who believe Hochul's flip-flopping on congestion pricing, but also mass transit, could have driven her approval numbers to an all-time low.
The electorate is in a sour mood. They didn't like.
So it doesn't matter. It's a catch-22. If she flip-flops, they don't like her. If she keeps congestion pricing, they also don't like her. And she's completely corrupt. Look, I don't know quite as much about her as I do, say, London Breed or scumbag greaseball banger wife Governor Gavin Newsom, but it's quite obvious that this is not on the level. And it needs to be gutted from start fresh.
Like congestion pricing, but they also don't like subways that aren't fully funded, aren't functioning, and are in notable need of repair. So your city numbers aren't going to go up with a move like this.
Commuters say they're not surprised either.
People just don't approve of her. They don't have confidence.
It's a bit like if you're going back on your word.
Political experts say with an increasing amount of Democrats angry over the indefinite pause of congestion pricing, Governor Hochul could face a primary challenge when she's up for re-election in 2026. Some of the names being floated include Congressman Richie Torres and Congressman Tom Suozzi. We're in the East Village. Richard Giacobas, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, it's too late. I hate to say it, but there's nothing that's going to save these people. Right? Same thing in California. It's already circling the drain. You can try to pull it out, and you're going to have this weird husk, this shell of a city, this shell of a state that nobody's going to do anything about because, of course, as we know, there are no adults in the room, right? I mean, anybody paying a tiny bit of attention could tell it was completely corrupt from the start, but you've gotten so bad, you've also alienated the people who weren't paying attention, and they're now kind of forced to pay attention because of all your flip-flopping, and even they can now tell that you're completely terrible. You flip-flop on mass, you flip-flop on congestion pricing, you flip-flop on legal cannabis, and you call everybody who doesn't support you a clown, and then expect to still have support?